You promised not to tell.
Hitler promised not to invade Czechoslovakia, Jeremy. Welcome to the real world.
See, by the winter of 42, the whole city was surrounded by the massed Sixth Army. It was pressing and pressing. The Russians couldn't hold on much longer. Many wanted to submit.
Mark, you know I don't just bang anyone, yeah?
See you tomorrow?
Tomorrow, great.
Yeah, that's the way. Sophie's the one. Tony's Russia. Vast, mysterious, unconquerable. Sophie's Poland. Manageable. Won't put up too much of a fight.
Oh, he's a pedo!
You're not a pedo. You're definitely not a pedo.
Go home, man!
Those kids have no idea whatsoever of what went on at Stalingrad. Although I can in no way compare my struggle reading it with that of the Red Army, it has been a very big read.
Jesus, this is the worst thing that has ever happened to anyone ever, and... Relax, Mark. You're not Hitler in his bunker. He was really under the cosh. Mind you, at least he had a girlfriend.
Yeah, that sounds great. Me living in my crack house. Maybe you could be a crack bitch and sit on my shit. Shit, sugar, fudge, piss, poo, pants, bollocks. Yes, Blitzkrieg, I'm in the Ardennes. You can't touch me in the Ardennes. Concealed in the cupboard. Everything's okay in the cupboard. I'm safe in the cupboard.
Okay, see ya. You sure you can get home from here?
You can never go home again. Winter's coming. Is this Stalingrad? Is this where it all ends?
I'm not really here. It's research. I'm Louis Theroux. So, for better or for worse, the 60s happened, and now sex is fine. But can't we take the best of that? The nice music, the colours, the I have a dream, etc., but not have to face the squalor. It's happening. It's Woodstock. It's Altamont. It's My Lai. Although, Sophie's hand on my thigh, maybe there's a time and a place for squalor. Quarter sails push. Pulling an all-nighter. One of the few in my Spitfire. Who am I kidding? I probably would have crashed my training plane during the phony war.
Were you here last week?
Me? This is my moment of madness. This is my Clapham Common. No, I'm new.
You all right?
No need to tell him what happened. Just button up, like the 40s. People saw terrible things in the war. They didn't go on and on about them. They had a cup of tea and invented the NHS instead. They say they want you to talk about your feelings, but really, they just want you to beat and gouge your rivals. Hey, there's the stirring. The unstoppable rise. It's like globalization. It's inevitable. Hark at its stately progress. This is it. The eagle has landed.
Got the book you sent me, Vox. Thanks. You know what it's about, don't you, Mark?
No?
Phone sex.
Blimey,
Because I wouldn't be against something like that. Maybe it'd be fun.
Okay, I'll just dive in, shall I? Okay.
What am I going to say? Clinton would know what to say. Blair would know what to say. Even Putin would know what to say. Nice big lock. Maybe locks and walls aren't cool, but they work for Hadrian and Ariel Sharon. Just a minute! This is fine. There's nothing to be embarrassed about nowadays. Looking at porn's just like lying to Parliament. It used to be wrong, but now it's just a great big funny joke. You know, you're sort of a throwback. A kind of a Marie Antoinette figure. Let them eat cake. Not that she ever said that, it's a mistranslation, but, you know.
Mark, I'm so proud of you!
She's proud of me for taking a little white pill of drugs, but probably if I'd fought at Goose Green, she wouldn't want to know.
I'm a musician, in case you'd forgotten. Yeah? I answer to a higher law. The law of, if it feels good, do it.
Oh, that's a great law, isn't it? What's that? Gaddafi's law? Look at these dropouts. They think they're having fun. If we were agricultural workers, the day would already be half gone. While we're at it, there are systems for a reason in this world. Economic stability, interest rates, growth. It's not all a conspiracy to keep you in little boxes, all right? It's only the miracle of consumer capitalism that means you're not lying in your own shit, dying at 43 with rotten teeth, and a little pill with a chicken on it is not going to change that.
No, we can't go back. We've got to push on. Push on to Moscow. I'll just see if there might be something in one of the guides.
An actual gun.
exactly. It's perfectly normal. This is the country. This is what farmers do. They go around shooting crows and trespassers, and eventually, because of the EU, themselves.
But they don't go with your new look.
I'm a bearded concubine.
Why don't you just finish it now?
I can't do it now. You don't just declare war, Jeremy. You prime the press, you square the UN, you make up your reasons.
You having second thoughts?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, she's so nice. So what if I don't really love her? Charles didn't really love Diana, and they were all right. Sort of.
I'm going to be Charles, and you'll be my Camilla.
I'm going to be Johnson's queen. If the public will accept me, I'm going to be Johnson's queen. She's right. Maybe the truth does work. Maybe Iraq was a good idea. Maybe I am putting enough into my pension plan. Maybe computer games aren't a waste of time. Maybe OJ's innocent. Maybe everything's going to be okay.
We formed a substrata, a secret society, below the radar of the norms.
The norms.
The Normalos, the Norman forces, our oppressors.
Right.
That's Terry Carpenter. One of the more sophisticated bullies. Pretended I was Thatcher and he was Heseltine and that I needed ousting. India could be my way out. Goodbye, Sophie. Goodbye, sexual humiliation. Hello, Corrigan, the neo-colonial overlord.
I could be your butler.
That could work. I'd be the Maharaja, you'd be my white concubine. Still, none of it's how I imagined it. Just wish I felt a tiny bit excited. Not like I was marching to the gulag for an undetermined crime.
Did you slink off to bed before we did the melon off?
I believe so. What exactly is...
Two guys get hard-ons, they put melons on their dicks. First melon to fall off loses.
Right, and who won? Gore Vidal or Dr. Jonathan Miller?
I've done it. I'm married. If only New Labour hadn't abolished the tax advantages, I'd have something positive to cling on to right now. Ow! Do you think we can leave him in that toilet, lying in his various liquids?
Well, obviously, it's not what either of us would ideally like to do.
No one wanted to drop the bomb on Hiroshima, but in the end it probably saved more lives than if they hadn't.
Exactly. So, what do you reckon? Are you getting married or not?
I don't know. I don't want to end up on my own, like Miss Havisham, wanking into a flannel.
Everyone in that restaurant knew I'd been stood up. I'd feel better if she had had an accident. I could go to the hospital. I might get to switch off the machine. Would that be good? Married one, killed one. I'd be a pint-sized Henry VIII. Great. It's me protecting civilization again while Jeremy has sex. If this was the war, I'd be getting shot by Rommel while he was in Paris getting a blowjob from a Nazi.
She wants a PR war. She can have a PR war. I'll Mandelson her. Nobody wanted New Labour, Jeremy, but now we all know how it works.
Oh, the gossip mill. That's right. Stare at Hess. Throw fruit at Hess, pacing his prison yard. Nice tears, Goebbels. Her and her mates will probably start handing out vicious cartoons of me as a rodent in a big top hat, and everyone will think it's hilarious, until a mob comes round and smashes my shop window. I'm just a statue, a dirty, filthy statue. Oh, God, I'm getting very... Captain Corrigan is flying without a licence. Oh, Jesus, it's too much. I'm going to blow my beans. I'm going to do it at Jessel Beach.
Some of it's a bit choice, Mark. A bit fruity, death-wise. So you have been warned.
Doesn't bother me, Martin. The fruitier the better. War's never a picnic. Although, obviously, soldiers do end up eating outdoors quite a lot.
How come I'm the villain? No, not the diaries! I've lost the Battle of the War diaries! Back to the trenches of credit management.
And what do you believe about them?
I believe that they were crafted by the ancient inhabitants of Atlantis, and that they're powerful centres of healing.
There, that wasn't so hard, was it?
Sorry, science. Sorry, enlightenment. Sorry, logic. You're not fired. Satisfied? Oh, my God, I can't fire anyone. I'm like British Leyland in 1976.